Mikey-Ice TV presents Asia One. Yes, Asia. I really wanted to do this because I feel like you're very important to the culture, and I've always, even when I was younger, like I will always like look to you and like Easy Rock with admiration, and you guys made me want to become Zulu because when I first got in Zulu, I got in through the Bronx River. They sent me the application. They sent me back then. They sent me the letter saying you've been accepted with the medallion, but I was dolo. I didn't know anybody. And then when I seen you guys at the summit, you had the necklace, he had the necklace, and then I felt like a sense of like, yo, this is finally real. And you guys were the first two. So ever since then, even, when I was living in Madeira and you guys were sending flyers through the mail, I would look so forward, to getting these flyers from you guys. So, because that was the only information. This is way before the internet. This is going back to like 96.
Right.
And I remember when you did a jam, remember? And the crazy thing about it, last time I did an interview with you was in 96. And we was at Denny's, and you said this is for Mikey-Ice.
Right.
Remember?
Yes, I do.
That was the last time. So 96 to 2020, that's a long time. And I remember you said, I'm going to do a little something for you, Mikey. You said, I'm going to drop and do some footwork.
Right, I remember
And you
that.
dropped and did some footwork. And I remember you had the pink t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had the, it was like the green windbreakers. You had short hair.
Right.
And you did your set.
Right.
And I took that footage home, and I felt like it was gold. Because I was like, oh, it was for me because you said my name.
Right. Let's do this right now for you, Mikey.
Right.
Right.
Thank you so much, though. So I just wanted to say these things, too, because I feel like right now in the world there's a lot of sorrow with all the people that's passing away. Phase 2,
Yes.
Float,
Yes.
and even like the Kobe situation. Like,
Right.
to me, you're like an LA native because you've been here long enough.
Right.
And can we just start back with your history? Because when I first met you, I didn't know that you go back to Colorado. Like when does your history start in Colorado so I can even know?
Right. Yeah, I'm from Denver.
Okay.
Park Hill, the neighborhood in Denver. And my start really pretty much in hip hop over there was when I graduated high school and I opened up a hip hop shop.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was it's called La Casa del Funk, and it was kind of on the east side of downtown.
Mhm.
And this shop really became a place for people to meet up. So it became like a spot where if you didn't, you know what I mean, like Denver at that point in time was really it was really segregated based on what side of town you were from.
Oh, really?
So if you were from a certain part of town, you really didn't go to the west side or the north side.
Okay.
If you were from the east side, you really didn't go. And there was just a lot of gang rivalry and just boundaries.
And what year was that? Like,
It's been like that. I mean, we're talking from the 80s on.
Right.
So really, the shop was in a neutral part of town, and that really was something, again, just from God, really, because I don't think we really planned it like that, but it enabled everybody to come through without feeling like they couldn't come there. You know what I'm saying? That they
Yes.
weren't, like, So that enabled a lot of us to meet for the first time. Like, I met a group of b-boys from the north side and the west side that I never knew before.
did you know Fiends back then?
No, this is when I met Fiends. So
Okay.
This is all like, so they started coming over to my shop, and we started really hanging and building. This was a time too when I got down with Super Nation. It's like 91.
Wow.
And-
So you
and
got in before me.
Yeah, so this was like we were just a big pivotal thing happened too. So anyway, we were all hanging at the shop. The shop was also the DMC headquarters for really pretty much, obviously Colorado, probably anywhere outside of California.
Okay.
DMC had kind of just started, and it was a DJ club. And the DJs that belong to the club are part of this record pool, right? So they would get sent records, and a lot of stuff on DMC at that point that would come through would just, it'd be stuff like Masters at Work. It was kind of like what was being played There's a lot of what we call house or house hip hop kind of vibe. So we had like with DMC, they sent us, we had their mixer, we had a whole setup provided by them because we were their outlet, in Colorado. So that helped. We had a set of turntables, and these certain kids would always come chill at my shop. And it included Beans, it included his brother Chomes, it included this cat named Mars, a guy named Voice, a dude named Milk, just a series of people, a DJ named Jam X, who actually was pretty active out here as well. I think he moved out here when he left, and I think he's DJing out here even now.
Okay.
But anyway, so we were all chilling out. We were, they got me more into breaking. They really got me into graffiti. And one thing that really was pivotal too is that when they were creating Gem on the Groove, it was a group called Ghetto Originals. It was made up of members of Rocksteady, rhythm technicians, Full Circle, and they were creating the show, and they were touring it around, like doing kind of like a soft launch, performing certain pieces that were going to be in it. And so they actually came and they performed it, and we went to go see it, and that changed everything. And
Okay.
That was my turning point.
Do you know what year that was?
That was in '93.
Okay, 93.
Yeah, and that was so when I saw that, I had one of these moments. I've only had two of these kind of moments in my whole life, and this was my first time I had a moment like that. I was literally watching the show, and it was almost like my life just flooded through my brain, like just my reality, like who I was, what I was doing, and I kind of thought about it, and I was like, man, you opened up this shop. You started doing some good stuff. Now you're back to hanging out with some gang members. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you really representing? Who are you? And it was like when I saw them up there, I was like, I want to be that. I want to do that. And it after that, it was literally like go. It was like I pushed the green button, and after that, it was what I did. It was who I became. It was I cut ties. I cut allegiances that weren't productive or healthy, right? I started really, and then the other crazy thing is during that time period, Zulu Gremlin came in my shop. He was part, of course, of Ghetto Originals, and
That's true.
He came with two Shaka Zulus, and they came in my shop one night, and I remember because I was kind of freaked out because my shop was in, it was kind of like a rough area, and we used to stay open late, and I'd be the only person in there sometimes. And I had a little 22 pistol just in case, you know what I mean? And it was crazy because they came through, and it was like there was kind of a long. My shop was long, and my desk was all the way kind of at the end, and it was dark. And I was like, "Who is this cat with these two tall black brothers with beads and medallions?" And I was like, "What is happening?" Right? It was out of like a movie for me. And the dude, I started looking at him. He was like this straight out Muggsy character b-boy,
Yeah.
top to bottom. With the medallions, he had gold fronts, he just looked like dipped, right? And Nate rings, the belt buckle, and he rolled up, he's like, "What's up? Peace, my name is Zulu Gremlin," and I was like, whoa, right?
Yeah.
So then he sat me down, and he brought the affinity lessons of Zulu Nation. He started going through stuff with me.
Oh, he
and
told you, okay.
Like, yo, and that too, I was just like, man, I was hungry. I was hungry for the knowledge. I was hungry to learn. And so really, like I said, it just changed the trajectory of my whole life. And another person that's important to mention is Quickstep, because he actually was a part of Ghetto Originals as well. And he stayed in Denver after they left because he started dating one of my girlfriends, Juanita. And so he stayed in Denver, and he started teaching. He started teaching and helping create a crew that became known as Lords of Finesse.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's before Full Circle?
Right. Well, no, he already had. I don't know if he had Full Circle then. I don't know if I think that was a little bit before Full Circle.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, but I think that what he did was he basically came and he sort of really set the b-boys over there on game. Like I remember he was staying at he was staying at Beans' cousin, this girl named Shanae, in the
Shanae?
projects, right? And he was staying there, and we would gather all the time, and he